Woo, what's up folks? Back at you with another video. Today we got some very important stuff to talk about, so don't go anywhere. Hi, my name's Keith. I'm a football coach. I'm a personal trainer. I'm a serial king. I run 2 businesses. I played D1 college football, played semi-pro football. I played football my whole life, amongst other sports. I've been training in a personal sense since 2013, and I've been coaching since 2014. So I've been around the block a few times. I've also been around the injury block a few times. As of late, over the past 4 years, I tore my right rotator cuff, almost to the point of surgery. I still could have had surgery, chose not to, and went that natural healing and therapy route. Still can't sleep on my right shoulder. I broke my left foot. I broke my left ankle. I tore my left meniscus. I broke my left leg right under my knee. All of those things were back to back to back to back. Horrible. Left leg, RIP. Within the past 4 years, my father was murdered. I've had 3 friends that were very close to me commit suicide. And I've also had 3 very close to me family members die. And I've also had 3 cats, 2 of which that I had, they were over the age of 20, die, all within the past 4 years. Most of the time over the past 4 years, I've been right around the weight of 280-ish pounds, and have been completely fine with that. I wear a size double extra large in most clothes, unless it's going to shrink like crazy, then I get a triple X just so it will shrink down to a double X. I have a 34-inch waist. I have a big old head. I'm like on the second to last snap. That's forever been a thing. And I wear size 8 or 7 and 7/8 in fitted hats forever since I've been a child. I've always been a little bit larger than everybody else. I'm 6'1", this is what it is. I was a defensive lineman. I was always a bigger guy, but I can still do a Murph in under 40 minutes. I can still run under a 6-minute mile. I can deadlift over 600 pounds. I can bench press over 400 pounds. I can squat over 500 pounds, close to 600 actually. Why are you saying all this stuff, Keith? Well, if you didn't know any of those things about me, now you do know. But in the midst of my pretty busy life, there's been a lot of pretty crazy things happen in the past so many years here. And in hopes to being able to come down to earth and relate to y'all in a deeper way, I want you to realize that as you get older and your responsibilities grow, and also as you get older and your body starts wearing down in ways that it hasn't worn down before, life happens, things happen, injuries happen, deaths happen, stuff happens. And I'm not sitting here saying everything happens for a reason. I'm saying stuff happens. Some stuff sucks. Some stuff is great. I've had the most success in my business, in my personal life. My God, I got my heart broken over these past 4 years too. I was in a 5-year relationship, and that just ended at the beginning of 2020 in complete and utter horrible fashion. Just to pile on everything that's happened in 2020 and the hellacious year that it was. But I've had a lot of good stuff happen. I've made more money than I've ever made in my life this year. But I've also dealt with racism and craziness more than I ever have in my entire life this year. When you have these measures of success and you're trending upwards in whatever field or genre, whatever you're into, when you're on the up and up, that mountaintop experience that you're feeling and that you're experiencing, that you're in the midst of, it's not going to last. You don't need to be always looking to the right and the left, but you need to be living up those moments because they're not going to stay there. Now, when you're down here in the valley and everything is just going wrong and you feel like you have no hope, realize that it's not always going to be like that, and you're not always going to stay there either. There are hills and there are valleys, and life constantly is like this. But as long as you're continually moving forward, that is what will separate you. Because you're always going to hear those chirpers. You're always going to hear those stupid people, especially when your life is actually trending upwards in a way that theirs isn't, and you're loving the things that you do and they're hating the life that they're living, there's always going to be people whispering in the background saying stupid things to try to bring you down to their level forever. For example, I hear all the time, how is he a trainer? He's not ripped. Hasn't he gained weight? Actually, I've been right around 280 pounds on average over the past 4 years. Over the past year, when my leg was legitimately broken and I couldn't do diddly squat, I did shoot up there, but I got all that weight off me this year. I literally, and just saying, I got up to 320 pounds, which was horrible. I hated it. I hated every ounce of that. But guess what? I worked my way back down to 280, and here we are. A double extra large hoodie, and it's still actually kind of a little bit loose on me, and I'm down for that. It hugs in the right spots. Still wearing extra large shorts. Still got my big old head, but I worked it off, and I'm just fine. 4 years ago, I was 280 pounds, and as of today, I am 283 pounds. Man, but I guess I gained all that weight eating all that cereal. I hear the criticisms all the time. So I just tell people they can suck it and move on because I don't care. It's just amazing to me that people try to bring you down when you're actually doing good things in your life. It happens every single time. You just have to keep moving forward and wave to the haters on your way to whatever success looks like for you. Because it's different for every single person. Every single time. Whether that's your goal fitness-wise in the gym, or whether it's your goal with your business, or whether that's your goal as a career, whatever you're doing, you gotta wave like Tyreek Hill and just give them a little peace sign all the way to the end zone every single time. Recently, put out a post on Facebook and Instagram and saying, hey, pray for me, y'all, because I'm going through it. And honestly, the holiday season this year has just been horrendous for me. And that wave of depression came down really, really hard. And I'm in the midst of it right here. I'm in the midst of it right now. I might seem bubbly. I might seem like I have all this energy because I do. And I really like talking to y'all. I really do. But I want you to know that I am going through it right now. Mentally, physically, spiritually, all of that. I'm absolutely going through it. There's no rhyme or reason for depression. It comes like a thief in the night and it's horrible. There's no way to counteract it. But I do ask y'all to pray for me in those moments because I am strong enough to recognize the warning signs of what's going on. And I need y'all to come alongside of me so that hopefully with Jesus, we can get the hell away from me and off of me and out of me. All of it, man. It sucks. So I'm to the point where I'm strong enough to know that I need to ask for help. And that's where I am today, currently, unashamed. But it's the 29th of December in 2020. And I'm just a dude forever trying to be the best possible freaking human being I can for the sake of him. And honestly, for the sake of my sisters and for the sake of my mom, for the sake of all the kids and the people that I train and I represent. I want them to be at their best. And I want to be a good example for the sake of them. Because I am a direct representation of them. Just like I'm a direct representation of Ghost. I'm a direct representation of my brands, Keefrica and WooFit. I'm a direct representation of Jesus. I'm forever trying to project real and real good out there. So it's hard on days like today where I'm like, you know what, y'all, this is real and I'm going through it. Help me. Pray for me. I need that help. I think sometimes we lose that sense of realness as we're barreling on through life in the midst of this hill and valley time and we're striving for perfection. We don't want to put out there that, hey, I'm struggling today. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to have some stuff going down and to feel not okay. It's okay to have feelings and thoughts that aren't in agreement with everybody else. It's okay to not be somebody that conforms. It's okay to be different. It's okay to talk different. I don't talk like everybody else. I don't dress like everybody else. I don't think like everybody else. I don't feel the same way as everybody else. And I never freaking will. If you're one of those people that stand out in that way, shape, or form, for one, bravo, because it's not easy in today's world. But for two, keep doing that. This world has too many copycats, too many replicas, too many people trying to be exactly what somebody else is. It's annoying. It's stupid. Even just in the whole cereal game. For example, there's too many people that are too happy-go-lucky writing these reviews or making reviews, and they're lying. They're not really telling it like it is. And then there's some people that are super negative for no reason. And I'm not just talking about cereal, I'm just talking about food and reviewers as a whole. There's people that are either too nice or too negative because they feel like they have to be this certain way or they have to say these certain things to make these certain things happen. Stop being anything but you. That's all you got to do. Whatever kind of content you're producing, whatever kind of things that you're learning and or into, stop trying to please everybody else. And do it because you want to freaking do it. Learn it because you want to freaking learn it. Say it because you want to freaking say it. And stop worrying about everybody's feelings. Because at some point or another, they're going to be knee deep into their feelings. And they're going to say something because they're offended. A lot of the time, they're offended because they don't know how to react to you being unique and you actually being educated. They don't know how to react to it, so they're going to be offended. Don't worry about it. You keep on your journey. You keep on your path. You keep learning and you keep growing. Don't close your mind and your heart and your whole spirit off from learning somebody else's experience and what they've gone through and the things that they have learned. Don't cut yourself off from learning. That creates a very hardened individual, and it's just it's sickening, bro. But that's just advice for free. I'm here to tell you that I'm one of these people that, at least within my circle, apparently people look up to. They really do, and I appreciate and I love each and every one of y'all. I really do, more than I can ever say. But there's people out there that might be saying and positive, encouraging things to me on the posts that I've made today, to me, that feel like, that have been down and out, and this holiday season has been hellacious for them, and they feel, well, now they feel like they're not alone, which is the purpose of me putting that out there. I made a video a couple weeks about mental health, and this is part 2 of that, because our mental health is a big deal, and being real with ourselves and being real with who we are and where we are in life and what we've actually been through and what we've overcome, like putting that in the forefront and actually talking about it, reflecting upon it, learning from it, growing from it, whether it's the past or the present. That is how we move forward, and that is how we become better. Just like in football, you watch film, you learn, you practice it, and then you go and do it. That's life too. That's legitimately what we do in life. So hopefully, honestly, for one, you realize that you're not alone in your struggles, in your battle, in your journey, in your grind, because I'm right there with you. All those things I laid out before you in the beginning of this video, things that I've gone through, the things that I'm currently doing, that's just facts. If there was Keith facts, those are it. None of those things are going to stop me from continually moving forward and continually growing. Nobody's chirping is going to bring me down. Nobody's. Don't let it bring you down either. Whether that's your friends, whether that's your family, whether it's your co-workers, don't matter. Don't let them bring you down. Screw their words and their toxicity, for sure. And 3, shine, baby. Shine. You have to shine. You're not born to fit in. You're not born to look like and be like everybody else and talk like and dress like everybody else. You're not. You're not supposed to think like everybody else. You're supposed to think like you. So keep doing that and do that to the fullest. And when the chirpers and the doubters and the onlookers and the comparers come along, just give them that peace sign as you sprint towards that end zone and you do your thing. That's my message for you today, because you're going to look back on the past 4 years of your life. If we fast forward over here to 2024, or basically 2025 now, honestly, because this year's basically over. You're going to look back and be like, wow, I went through this and this and this, but also this good thing happened. Wow, my life, it was kind of crazy. But you're not going to be the same person. You're going to have learned a lot, and hopefully you're going to have grown into the next stage of your life and become something better than you could have ever imagined, because of the craziness, because of the good times. That's why you choose to forever move forward. That's why you don't put your head down and work. Look around, man. Learn, grow, and experience all that you freaking can in the midst of each day that you're blessed with, because you're not guaranteed another. You're really not. So don't stop this. Don't stop this. Keep feeling. Keep being you. That's all I got to say. Sometimes a little talk like this, which really, it's like a little podcast, it's very much so needed, because in this life, I mean, how many people are actually out here speaking life into you and coming down to earth with you and speaking some real stuff compared to how many people are just trying to tell you what you want to hear or what they think you need to hear. This is just me, Keith Shire, Worcester, Ohio, the Serial King, talking to you, spitting some real stuff, as always. So I hope you have an amazing day. Comment down below if anything I hit you with in any sort of a way. Like, comment your thoughts and feelings, please. If you stuck with me through this whole video, you're awesome. So awesome. Make sure you like and subscribe. And until the next one, peace.